All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in this word of truth sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying lesson. And I don't plan on making it too long. I'm on my lunch break at the plantation. But I had a conversation with a truck driver. The spirit had me go up to him and, he was standing outside his truck waiting on, us to finish unloading his truck. So I went up to him, asked him a couple questions about, because there's a lot of articles coming out saying how, we're running out of diesel. And, I just asked him different questions about that. And, he gave me an insight on what's really going on because, he's in that trucking world and he has trucking friends and, they talk about it, and he told me pretty much, he's being affected by the high diesel prices. And he said that they're saying that, we're supposed to run out this month and they put a date on it, November 23rd, which, we don't go off none of these dates, but Lord willing, it do happen, because, he told me, that, of course, he don't want it to happen because he got a trucking business or whatever. And he was telling me like, yeah, everything you see comes from a truck. He was like food and, pretty much down there everything, where we working at. He was like, even the rocks out here came from a truck. And he was breaking down to me how, during the holidays, how certain things slow down, but you have, food and, like UPS and shit like that. That's all year round. But he was telling me like, yeah, hey, if this happened, he was like, yeah, the economy gonna crash, crime gonna go up, people gonna be stealing from each other. And that's all prophecy. And I was getting, I was feeling good inside when he was telling me this, man, because this is what we're waiting on, and he also was telling me how he was like, yeah, the government and, yeah, they're doing this and that. And, they really want to get rid of me and you, so-called black people. Well, he didn't say it like that. He was like, black. He was like me and you, black men. And, he had a beard on his face. So, a lot of Jakes is waking up to what's going on. But pretty much I want to focus on what he was saying about, the economy tanking and hyperinflation coming in. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. We run out of diesel, you're not going to have gas to drive your car. Yeah, your car may not take diesel, but how do the gas get to these gas stations? By trucks. So this is very, very major, man. And I posted a video of this Edomite, breaking down the diesel shortage. Only like a minute, 2 minutes long. But yeah, it's about to get real, man. It's about to get real. And yes, crime is going to go up. Yes, it's going to be a lot of violence, a lot of judgment going on. See, famine is going to be the number one game changer. That's going to change everything. When there's a lack of food, that's going to change everything, man. And that'll be the best time to push the charagma because a lot of people will become desperate and take it. All right, but I want to start off in 2nd Esdras 16. Then I want to get 2nd Esdras 15 as well, because this is what's coming to pass. All right, the 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse where is it? Where it says, "Suddenly shall the storehouses appear empty," which I do want to get that in verse 22 as well. Hey, we're coming into the fulfillment of 2nd Esdras 15 and 2nd Esdras 16. Okay, let me type it in. Salakia. Oh, it's 2nd Esdras 6. Salakia. 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And this is going to be a thing that's going to catch a majority of the people, mainly Jake, mainly you 2/3. It's going to catch you off guard. Because a lot of our people, they don't see what's going on. You know, they're caught up in this Offset getting put to death and Kanye West and Kyrie Irving, which we watch it too, but we're watching all things. All right, we're constantly on our watch. But Jake ain't paying attention to what's going on. Now, Esau know what's up, but it's going to catch a lot of people off guard, man, and see panic shopping really this time through the spirit. It's just going to be people going in there grabbing shit and leaving. And see, crime going to be so bad that 911 not going to work. These officers going to be in fear to do their job. Which you have a lot of articles coming out. I believe it was an article. I was skimming through, different news apps. I believe I saw an article where you had another, shooting at police officers, man. Which that's been happening a lot. A lot of police officers been getting put to death, been getting judged, been getting shot at. So they're not going to be doing their job. Hey, even these workers at these grocery stores going to quit. So people just going to go in there and grab shit. And my demon, she had a dream like that. Like a year or two ago. She said that people was in Walmart just grabbing everything. Like everybody was freaking out, panicking, just grabbing shit, taking it. That's how it's going to be. And it ain't going to take long for these grocery stores, for everything to become empty. Because they have to stay, they have to receive trucks weekly to keep goods in the store. So it's not going to take long at all, man. 1 week tops. Grocery store is empty. Ain't going to be no more fast food. And see, that's when reality going to set in. And that's when everything going to change. That's when Isaiah 4:1 going to be fulfilled. That's when Isaiah the 32nd chapter going to be fulfilled. Isaiah 13, where the Lord say will make a man of the Lord more precious than fine gold. Us being privileged on the earth. Us being hated by all men for Yahweh's name's sake, because people going to blame us. That's when a whole lot is going to happen at one time. It's going to be a domino effect. And famine is a major way to humble these people, man. So let me get 2nd Esdras 16. Shit, I'm gonna be hitting 2nd Esdras, this whole sit down pretty much. This 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So a lot of people gonna die of hunger, man. And that's why cannibalism is coming back. A lot of people gonna resort to cannibalism. So, people gonna be desperate, man. People gonna be eating. Ain't gonna be no picking on Moab no more about how they eat cats and dogs. Hey, you people getting ready to eat cats and dogs and raccoons and squirrels and whatever the hell you can get your hands on, man. Each other, your own. Hey, Samaria, in the book of Kings, you had women that was eating each other's sons, man. And that's coming back. And when it says, and the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. So if you have food and water, if you take the charagma and you're able to get your food and water or whatever, in these concentration camps or whatever, hey, that sword gonna get you. The ultimate sword of thermonuclear destruction. Or you may have food and water stocked up, but somebody may bust in your shit and take your shit. Like it says in 2nd Esdras 15, which let me get it because I got to get ready to wrap this up. I got to go back. And that's, it's beautiful, man, to know that this ain't forever, man. Slaving for pennies. This shit ain't forever, man. But the second Esdras 15, verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." So people gonna be robbing each other, man. Killing each other with the modern day sword, the gun. Or whatever they could get their hands on. People gonna be getting beat with frying pans, beat upside the head with bricks, and then they're talking about, power going out, and I've been seeing articles on, blackouts coming. It's getting ready to get real, man. It's gonna be cold. Hey, Lord willing, they do that Operation Dark Winter this winter. But yeah, it say because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, it's gonna be a famine, man. And ain't gonna be food out here, and ain't gonna be water like that out here. So people gonna get desperate, and like the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. A lot of people are just not gonna give a fuck about anybody but themselves. Everybody gonna be selfish in that day. Which, this ain't nothing that we gotta worry about. Like it says in Isaiah 65, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink, my servant shall rejoice. Like it say in the book of Job, he shall deliver us through famine. Which I wanted to get those precepts, I want to get some more precepts, but like I said, I gotta wrap it up. Gotta head back to the plantation, but yeah, I just wanted to share that, it's common knowledge between these truckers that there's a diesel shortage, and, he was in the spirit talk about he don't care because around this time of the year, he don't really work like that anyway. Talk about he going to be at home with his family. And he was telling me to be prepared and all that, but he ain't even prepared. He was telling me to do certain things that he wasn't even applying. Which, it ain't nothing wrong with, getting food and water or whatever. But, hey, we putting our trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, we putting our complete trust on him. Like the Lord said in the book of Nahum, the Lord, he knoweth those that trust in him. We trusting on the Lord, man. That you can have food and water. No, we don't know where we're going to be at when shit go down. We don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. So you might be in a whole nother city when shit go down. We don't know. So we ain't putting our trust in, shit we got. But, like I said, I just want to do this video. It's supposed to be some more truckers coming. We got one now that we got to unload. Another one's supposed to come. So, Lord willing, I'm going to probably speak with them. See what type of information they got. But Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.